We've got ourselves a banger Mega Knight Countess deck. This combination, I'm sure if you guys have been playing the meta at all this season, you've seen that the Mega Knight and the the Mega Knight and the Countess just work so well together. And the reason for this is because the Mega Knight is able to just sit in the front and be a super tank and then get those crazy knockoff stuns off. And by getting those stuns off, this allows your Countess plenty of time to work around the map and find some value. By the way, this new Countess skin is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Hopefully we kill this, nice. I was gonna say, hopefully we kill the Golden Giant before he gets that ability off. But nonetheless here, have a look. We're gonna win this first round against the Skeleton King. And some more about this deck now, right? So we have the Ice Wizard. The reason why he's just strong is if you're playing any of these decks that have front runners or people are just running straight at you, which is usually the Barbarian King, Skeleton King, all these different decks, you want to make sure you have these minis that can slow them down. That's the Bowler, who can like get a good knockdown at the beginning of the round, and then of course the Countess later on. Now on top of that, we have the Royal Ghost, who when the formation is set up later on, I like to send the Royal Ghost or put the Mega Knight either to the very left or to the right. And then on the opposite side, we set up the Royal Ghost and the Countess. A lot of the time, this will allow the Countess to just sneak by and walk straight to the enemy back line and find some value. Even if he doesn't get all the way to the back line, it at least, oh, that was actually really cool. At the bare minimum, you will be able to make sure your Countess doesn't take damage early on in the round, and that makes a huge difference. So in this specific matchup, I know he's rocking this, I'm sorry, I'm literally Magic Archer. He's rocking the Magic Archer. So I'm going to be bringing out our Miner. And this is what you want to do, right? If it's a very strong deck where someone's going to be carrying with whatever's sitting in the back there, then you want to make sure you run the Miner to get back there and find some value. If they're running a deck where they're sort of trying to push completely, then the Ice Wizard gets the first priority. But here we're going to take down his damage carry once again with the Miner. And now we're just getting so much Dissipate, so much backstab with the combination of the Countess and the Miner. And the Dissipate coming in hot now. Able to win the first game here, 3-0 against Pepsi. We've got ourselves the Shield Maiden, so she's going to be a very frontline heavy deck. So once again, in a matchup like this, we want to make sure we find value with our Ice Wizard. Now, I don't want to waste an early game reroll, so I'm actually going to be playing my Countess in the front line and going with a 1-star Miner. And we might be able to get straight to like a backline troop, start to do some damage, but unfortunately, there's not going to be any sort of real frontline troop like that. But the Miner's Dissipate is going to allow us to slow down this healer just a little bit, and she gets off the heal late. So because of that, now we have ourselves a nice little 1v3 situation, and we take down the Shield Maiden here in a second once that shield goes away. Unfortunately, the Miner will have to go to the graveyard first, but nonetheless, we go up 1-0 here. So we'll pull back our Miner now. Maybe, yeah, we have to. We'll go pull it back, and then we'll I think I just go Bowler. We'll bring the Miner back out later on. And then we'll go here with our Countess. And hopefully with this formation, the Countess finds the opportunity to sneak down the right. Honestly, it might not. Yeah, it's just going to end up staying right there in the dead center. Okay, all good. But look, oh, look at this. No, look, right to the back line like I called earlier. We get to the back line. I thought it was going to be interesting there, but I forgot that the Shield Maiden is going to sidestep due to the fact that the Mega Knight's all the way on the left. And really, my backline troops are just bait. You know, everybody's running Miner, so if they're going to drop their Miner in the back and find some kills, it's great for them. You know, the main killers are going to be the frontline troops. And he, once again, though, is running that Magic Archer. Why am I forgetting the Magic Archer's name so much today? So I'm just going to continue to send my, you know what? I'll take it back. Let's take care of business here against this Shield Maiden. The Miner, if he gets back there and finds value, that's great. But by slowing down the Shield Maiden and the healer, I feel like we find way more value. Look at that. Look at that great slow coming down on the healer. She doesn't even get her ability off. Countess gets all the way to the back line. Now he's behind the Magic Archer getting that backstab value. You love to see that. Ability comes in. He got super stunned up, but we're good here. All troops alive. It's going to be a nice little 3-0 win. Aha. A fellow Countess. What we can do here, if we want a hard cheese in the first round, like hard cheese, we go with the Royal Ghost right off the rip. We should be able to get initial damage off with all of our minis here, and then that'll put us in a pretty much really good position to win the game. Let's see, or to win the round at least. And it looks like great minds think alike. He does the exact same thing. The difference is he does have a 1-star ghost. So let's see if that plays a big role here. We get the Countess ability off that prevents him from healing. Just because we had 3 minis down, he only had 2 minis down on the field. And that gives us the advantage. His Countess wasn't able to find as much value as ours was. Now we place the miner in the back. I almost want to look for Mega Knight here. Good. We'll send the miner away, I think. And we'll go Mega Knight instead. He honestly might be running the exact same deck, or like same formation where he has the Mega Knight, the Royal Ghost. It might all be the same. Nope. Ah, yeah. It's just that he plays it in the back. See here. Our Countess is in a horrible spot. Needs to get out. Gets to the back. That's a really good escape. Mega Knight's going to find some good value there with the stun. That's huge. And now we get a slow with the Ice Wizard. That's why the Ice Wizard is so crucial. Against these other Countess decks, or anybody that has all this fast movement, the Ice Wizard just finding the value, slowing them down completely. So I'm actually going to continue to look for that here, I think. Let's go for a miner just to get him down. And then we'll go for a greatly slow and hits all nearby enemies. Let's switch sides just in case. Just in case, because he might send his miner down the right now, trying to predict our Ice Wizard. But if he misses the Ice Wizard, it's definitely wraps for him. Oh, he's playing the Mega Knight up front. But look at this. Oh, the miner is going to get destroyed. That's so sad. It wasn't supposed to be like that, my friend. I know you get no stun value. That's so unfortunate. So he is going for that Ultra Mega Knighted play. But we were not able to get a good slow off. We got that group slow. We might even still win the round. That's the crazy part. No, we're not. Nowhere near. He has too much health. But yeah, the Ice Wizard was finding the value. It's just that nobody lined up. Then the miner showed his face too early in the back, and that kind of costed us the round. That's me playing the miner in the very front. So I'm going to place the miner in the very back this time around. But he does have all those upgrades onto his Mega Knight. And honestly, I might be joining him. I might even be taking out my miner and going for this here. Hopefully our Mega Knight gets the ability off first. I think that's what's going to happen. Yes, we're onto his Countess. Yes, we're backstabbing his Countess. Mega Knight gets a nice little jump off. I say little because I didn't get the right upgrade, or I didn't get the one that made it bigger. But it's okay because he gets like the longer stuns, and he should be able to get his ability off one more time if he gets up. Yes, he gets up. He gets up. That's the reason why I use that ability, because even though I'm not covering more space, I have a longer stun. And on top of that, we get the extra value from getting hit and getting the quicker release of the Clash ability. Hello. This is a good map. This map is crispy for the Countess, just because a Countess being able to come back to life. Like, the one thing is, the Countess always escapes death. Maybe she gets unlucky, but if she's able to come back to life when she does get unlucky, it's just so hard to win against her. So we'll be sending this up here for sure in the front. Really good idea by him to place the Spear Goblin on that. We'll kill the Pecky immediately. He's not going to get the immediate value there, and now we should be able to take down this Royal Champion. We'll be fine though, because we come back to life. Because I think he does get a chain here that kills my Countess. Yep, but we come back to life. And now we have the ability, and boom, take down the Royal Champion. We go up 1-0 here. Miner is going to be taking precedence here for sure. He'll continue to throw the Spear Goblin. I'm going to hope he doesn't have the ability for the Spear Goblin early on. Do I go for a power play? We're going to see if this works. This is very risky. I usually don't do something like this, but if we get the Dissipate straight onto his Royal Champion, she never gets the ability off. That's exactly what happens here. Royal Champion will not, because she goes 1 for 1. They pretty much have the exact same attack speed. She'll never get her ability off. She'll eventually kill the miner, but by the time she does, it's like she doesn't get any value out of that at all. So that is huge for us. She'll be able to come back now and get the ability. But by the time she does that, I think we don't even need it. We don't even die here at all. We just go up 2-0. And that gamble play paid off. So we'll continue to do the same thing. We'll get down, though, our other minis. We'll get the bowler down. I'm not going to play anything on that back right tile this time. I could play him, but he still gets caught in his head. So we'll go with the backstab now. He'll Spear Goblin the air. We'll get the Miner to get some good value. Oh, he doesn't. He actually goes the opposite direction. But either way, the Miner goes straight to the back line. So most of these Royal Champion decks try to sit back as much as possible. Royal Champion or Miner getting all that value. But he wasn't able to get to the Royal Champ. Royal Champ might get some crazy chains off here. She might... Oh no, the Dissipate. The Dissipate doesn't allow her to chain. Oh, we go win that. Let's go, dude.